Okay, so I'm on the record. It's August 31st, 2016, 8:46 a.m. This is in reference to case number 160078669. I will be giving a call to Amanda. She is Fabian's baby's mother.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Amanda?
This is her.
Hi, Amanda. It's Detective Brown again. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. Do you have a moment to talk?
Yeah, I can talk to you.
Okay. So again, just kind of following up on yesterday. And, you mentioned that the media was essentially kind of hounding you to get a statement.
Well, yeah, they just, were asking me, if I wanted to interview on Fabian.
On Fabian? Okay. Can you tell me how you know Fabian?
I have a daughter by Fabian. I was with him from 2012, I think, to 2014.
Okay.
When they talked about the girl in the case for the 2014 domestic violence and the baby in the backseat, that's me.
Oh, it is? Okay. Okay.
That's me and my daughter.
Wow. Okay. What is your daughter's name? Gotcha. Okay. And last name?
Gonzalez?
Okay. And how old is she?
She's two and a half. She turned.
Oh, okay. What's her date of birth? And what was that domestic violence about, if you don't mind me asking?
We had fought a previous, before that night occurred, we had gotten into an argument, a few days before that, and he left. Where we were staying at my cousin's, he left, and he went to go stay at his brother's.
Okay.
And he had called me that night of the incident. He called me and said, I got paid. Can I see the baby and can go to the store? And I said, yeah, we can. So then I went and picked him up, and he had already been drinking. And he's just mean when he drinks, and we started fighting. And I said, just take me, I'm going to take you home because I'm going to go home. I said, I want to go with you to the store. And then he got really upset about it. So then we just kept fighting all over town and arguing, and he just didn't want me to drop him off.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Were you aware of his new girlfriend?
No, I haven't talked to Fabian for. He went to prison in August. When he was in prison in Santa Rosa, he went there in August. We stayed talking until November, and then I stopped talking to him, and I met somebody else. And then he got out in January of 2015, and I actually talked to him for Easter of 2015. He wanted to see Ava. I found out he was out of prison, and so I met up with him, and he saw Ava. And then I talked to him from April 2015 to May 2015, early June.
Oh, okay.
And then I cut all ties with him.
How come he went to prison?
For the domestic violence that happened that night.
Oh, he got charged? Okay, he got convicted and sent to prison for that DV? Okay.
Yeah, and he had a probation violation.
Oh, he had a probation violation too? Okay.
But that's when he had Stan Whitaker had issued him to serve 2 years of supervised probation in South Carolina because his mom was there, and he absconded and came back to New Mexico. So they put out a probation violation.
Okay. So have you seen the news as far as...
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Can you tell me how it made you feel knowing that he was arrested?
Kind of creepy, when he was around my kids, because I have a 5-year-old daughter too, and my 9-year-old son, and I thought I don't know, how did I let someone like that in my house?
Okay.
And I don't know, it was just creepy, I don't know.
Well, describe what you mean by creepy.
How can I sleep with a monster? How can I sleep with a man who sexually freaking abused that little girl and hurt her, killed her?
Okay. So let me ask you this. Prior to you seeing the news about him being arrested, did you notice anything weird about him, or was he essentially kind of normal to you?
I haven't talked to him.
Okay.
At all, since 2000. I haven't really talked to him. I don't know him anymore. I don't know who he is. When I did see him from April 2015 to June, 2015, he freaking, he was totally not the same person. Like, it was weird. Like, he's always been abusive towards me, and like, he would like hit me. He's hit me numerous times, and like give me black eyes and fat lips, and
Right.
when he would drink, he'd get abusive, and there were times when like I wouldn't want to have sex. He'd like make me have sex with him or make me suck his dick, like things like that. So, but when he got out of prison and I seen him, he just acted like he wasn't Fabian.
Did you say he would make you do things?
Well, like tell me like it's like I don't know, like if I say no, he keep pestering and pestering and pestering.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you know what I mean. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I already knew that he would hit me like in the past. So then, I don't know. Like I don't know, out of fear, I would just do it.
Well, no, that's important for me to know. So like,
Yeah.
how would he? What would he do? And what would he say to make you do things?
Like he'd just be like, "Oh, he's like, you don't want to have sex with me." He'd be like, "What's wrong with you? Are you sleeping with somebody else? Like, are you a whore?" I'd go, "Fuck you, then I don't need to sleep with somebody. Like, I could find another girl. You're fat. Like, just like put me down and stuff." And then I'd go like to have sex with him, and then he'd always like have to role play. Like, I thought it's weird. Like, not like just like, oh, like talk about it. I don't know, like say it. Kind of uncomfortable, but he like want to talk about sex while we're having sex. And then in the middle of having sex time, he'd want to stop and be like, "I need to take a shot." I'm like, "What the hell?"
Take a shot of what?
Hey, I don't know.
What was that?
I don't know what he's. Oh, I was talking to my mother-in-law to get the baby.
Oh, okay.
Like a shot of vodka. He's a big heavy vodka drinker. He had to have a bottle of vodka every day.
Oh, really? Okay. Did he ever force you? I mean, did he ever force you into
He
doing
never
it?
said like I'm gonna kill you or
Okay.
like, you know what I mean. Like, but I was very fearful because he hit me previous times.
Okay.
So then I would just like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know, so if someone's drinking or if they get mad, they like you can see them escalate, like their madness, like they get madder.
Right.
And then to prevent it, you just freaking like say okay, like you don't want to fight. Like when I was with Fabian, he was like controlling and abusive, and he secluded me from my family and my friends, and like he molded me into the person he wanted me to be. Like he would take out my clothes. Sometimes he would tell me like, "You're gonna wear this," and like it was like, I had 2 older kids, and then when I met him, I ended up sending them to live with their grandma and their dad. And he like, I don't know how to explain it. Like he said things like we're gonna move to South Carolina, we're gonna get a house, and we'll come back for the kids. That never happened. Like I got rid of my apartment, my job, and my kids live with their dad and their grandma, and then he left me hanging. He went to South Carolina, took my income tax money, and left me with nothing.
Okay.
And then I'm an idiot because I stayed talking to him and with him because I kept, for some reason I couldn't get away from him. Like whatever he said was true. Like even if he hit me or anything, I was like, no, it was my fault. It was never his fault. And I always thought that for some reason I couldn't get out of this. It was like I was under a spell. Sounds weird, but I feel like if it wasn't for him getting arrested in 2014 in that August, I don't think I ever got away.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. How often did he role play?
I don't know, like almost every time we had sex. Like we met, and every time we had sex, he wouldn't kiss me. He didn't like to kiss, and like he would just want to just, I don't know, like a role play, and I like fantasize. Like he never went like 2 times he role played, like where he talked about like oh, let's have threesome, where he'd want to watch porn and have sex and then talk about it.
He would like to watch porn?
Yeah.
Okay.
He liked to watch, he was like, let's watch porn together. And then it's like, off. I don't like that. Like, I don't know. He want to talk about it, like, while he's watching it.
So, okay. He would like to watch porn while you guys have sex?
Yeah, and he'd be like, oh, he's like, oh, look, she likes my dick. And it's like, like, the girl and the guy have sex on the fucking, like, porn show. And he's like, oh, look, she likes my dick. Oh, she likes it. But it's like, it was weird.
So, wow, okay.
Does that make sense what I'm saying? I'm sorry.
What?
Does it make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I'm kind of like, I'm trying to understand why he's, what's going on in his head.
He's like 3 different people, I think, because I've seen like 3 different sides of him. Like,
Oh, really?
there's like a mean side and a freaking, I don't know.
Okay. All
I
right.
know he's a heavy drinker. Like, he has to drink every day.
Oh, okay.
If he doesn't get a pint of dark ice vodka every day, or a tall can of the Bud Ice,
Right.
he's like mad. Like, that's what he wants every morning and every day.
Do you know if he ever did any type of drugs?
Yeah, he did meth, I think, and weed.
He did
And
meth and
I
weed?
don't know. He said, yeah, someone said that he'd done pills and stuff. So I don't know.
Okay. How was he when you? Can you tell me how his behavior was, if you remember, when he was on meth and weed?
It's the same as it was when he was on alcohol.
Oh, really?
It's like he would just act like the same. Like, I never experienced him acting like crazy when he was on high or anything, like off drugs.
Right.
But I guess like now, like I talked to people that were hanging around with him, and he was acting crazy, I guess, when he'd get high. But when I was hanging out with him or talking to him, he never stayed up for longer than like a day and a half. And I guess like recently he's staying up for 3 days, like 4 days.
Oh, yeah?
I guess that's what I heard. So don't quote me on that. That's what I heard.
Right. I know that. Okay.
I'm like,
All right. So I'm just trying to get back on the sex part. Okay. So he would role play. He'd talk about sex during sex. Is that correct? You said?
yeah, like
And then-
about what's going on the TV.
And then he liked to watch porn while having sex.
Yeah, and then like talk about like, say a girl and a guy are fucking, he would talk and narrate like if the girl was fucking him. Does that make sense?
But would he be talking to you, or would he be just, what I'm saying?
Yeah, talking to me like, oh, she likes my dick. Oh, look, she's moaning. Oh, it feels good. Like weird shit like that.
Oh,
And I'm
wow.
like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, it was like, shut up. Like, really? Like, it was totally just like, can you just shut up?
Right.
I don't know. It's like,
Okay, but while you guys were doing this, did he ever make you do anything you didn't want to do?
no, it was like what do you mean? Like, he would be like, oh, like, one time he's like, oh, can you give me head? And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't like doing that. He's like, just give me head. And I'm like, no. And he's like, come on, babe, please. And I was like, I really don't want to do that. He said, well, that's fucked up if you don't give me head. And then, like, I said, fine, I'll do it for a little bit, but I don't want to do it for a long time. I don't like doing that. And then so I started to do that, and then he was just like, all like, didn't want to let me stop. And then I was like, I'm not doing that. I'll stop. And then that was it. I stopped.
How did he not want to let you stop?
Because, like, oh my
Like, what
God,
did he
it's
do?
so vulgar.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's like he was having sex with my head. Like, I don't know.
He would
Like,
hold
how
your
my
head?
head, like, no, it was like, no, not hold my head, but he was like moving his body, like if he was like having sex with my mouth. And it was like, stop. And I tried to get up, and he just like tried to like push more, like, I don't know how to explain it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like, not hold me down, like, you know what I mean?
Right. Did you ever tell him to stop?
No, I stopped. I was like, I don't do it anymore.
Okay. All right. How did it make you feel when he was doing that to you?
Like, uncomfortable, like what the fuck? And afterwards he's like, I'm sorry, it felt so good, I didn't want to stop. And I was like, well, I want to stop, but I didn't want to keep doing it. And he kind of got mad, but I was all, well, he just like ended it after that. And then he just, like, I don't know what happened after that, but we just ended it.
Okay.
Like, ended the sex thing.
Okay. How often would this behavior occur? Was it like every time you guys have had sex, or was it how often?
Oh, like the talking thing?
Yeah, the
like
talking.
the porn and talking?
Yeah.
Like, not every time it was porn, but like most of the times it was like the talking, narrating things. Like, a few times it was the porn, but like I noticed when he was high, like that's when he wanted to like talk about porn and like talk about shit like that. He wanted to do like weird shit, like freaky shit, like let's try this position and this, and I was like, what the hell? But for some reason he never wanted to kiss. Like, even if we weren't having sex, he wasn't affectionate.
Really?
Like, if he wouldn't hold my hand in public, he wouldn't freaking kiss me in public. He said he didn't like to do that in public. He said he didn't like to do that, but he never kissed me, really.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sorry to ask you these kind of questions. It's just that they're important for my investigation. Okay.
Okay.
You don't have to talk to any media again. If they continue to, blow you up or whatever, you can just tell them I don't want to talk. Okay.
I just told them no. I said that at this time I refuse to do an interview because I refuse to do an interview at this time because I don't want to put my daughter or my other children at risk or myself.
Right.
And the news reporter got offended by that, and he's like, I don't know how you would be putting yourself or your children in danger by doing an interview with your face obstructed or something and
right.
your name not seen. I'm like, I don't like Fabian or his family, and like I'm scared of Fabian. Like honestly, since all this happened, for some reason I'm like scared. I sleep with the dog inside, and then I'm like, for some reason I feel like he's gonna get out. Like they know his mom has money, and I'm afraid that he's gonna get out.
Right.
And I don't know why. I'm afraid like I don't want him to come try to get my daughter now. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay. Well, I can tell you that I don't think he's gonna get out of jail right now. Okay. All right. His bond is very high. Yeah, it's $1 million cash only bond.
Okay.
Okay. But feel free to call me if you have any concerns. Okay, this is my work cell phone number. And again, you don't have to answer to the media. Okay. All right.
And so you don't think he'll get out for sure? I'm like,
what was that?
I don't want him to get out. I said so he won't get out. Like everybody tells me he won't get out, but I just have a feeling like
I don't think he's gonna
he
get
gets
out. Obviously I can't say 100%, but his bond is flipping high, and I really find it hard to believe that someone could post $1 million bond for him or would want to do that. Okay.
I know. I just know that I'm gonna tell you, he is capable of being that mean, like abusive, but I never thought he'd do it to a child. But I will say that he beat me up a few times, and I was like, how could you hit me like that? Or
right. Okay. Well, Amanda.
Well, might it be like, but you mentioned my name at all? No.
What was that?
Will you mention my name at all? Like what I said or anything? Or
I'm gonna just mention what you stated in my report, and then I'm going to give that report to the DA's office. Okay, I'm not going to tell.
If they won't say my name.
I'm not going to tell anybody that I talked to you. The only people that are going to know, right away is the DA's office. Okay, because they got to know everybody that I talked to, right? And then, but I'm not going to go to the media, or I'm not going to tell anybody else. Hey, I talked to Amanda and she said this. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay, thank you. And if I need anything, I'll give you a call. I
appreciate it. And then, so just so you know, also the DA's office, they may be contacting you in the future. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Just to talk to me like you talk to me, or?
Yeah, just to talk to you like you. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, 9:05 a.m.